Hey, good morning or good afternoon, and welcome to our Monday Qigong class. And today we're going to practice a beautiful flow of called the 10 phases of Qi. And it's really an exploration of how we can use energy and where it can take us, how it can transform illness or emotions and everything. So I love this. I think most of you have done this with me before, but we haven't done it in a while, and it's a good time to revisit it. So I invite you to sit down or stand up, whatever feels best. But we're going to take a moment to bring ourselves into the present moment. Take a deep breath, smile to your body, begin to relax your face muscles, your neck and shoulders, your belly, your buttocks, your legs, and sense your feet, long toes, no tension. And let's take a deep breath, filling up our chest. And as you exhale, imagine the air flowing down your body. Let's open our arches and allow energy to go into the earth as if we had roots, sending them deep into the earth. And smile to Mother Earth, our beautiful planet. Not a day goes by where I am not grateful to be alive and living in such a beautiful place. And then smile to your heart. Take another deep breath as we connect to the treasures of energy. I like to ground first with Mother Earth and then to connect with all living things. Breathing in the diversity, beauty, and healing energies of nature. Breathing in love and compassion for yourself and other people. And breathing in the magic and mystery of each day. And then sense the top of your head. Imagine the crown opens. You might want to drop your chin slightly, direct connection to the sky above us and the infinite potential of the universe. Think about the night sky, the vastness, the mystery, infinite energy. And we connect to that as we draw the light of the heavens in, bringing in wisdom and blessings, insights, in connection to your own spirit, as well as the greater, the spirit. And sometimes I think, what is the great spirit? Well, maybe it's the combination of all of our spirits together, the spirit of all things. And we are a part of that. Hmm. Okay, I thought I had my reading all queued up. Oh, yeah, here it is. Yeah, I think this one. This is called Emotional Mastery. It's a Taoist book. I love The Tao of Joy Every Day by Derek Lin, one of my favorite books. This gives me interesting thoughts to ponder during the day. The sages are known for their ever present joy. They have a consistent happiness that is natural and unforced. Does this mean they do not have problems in life like we do? No, their lives are no easier than our own, but they do have a mastery of their emotional states. It is this mastery that enables them to be at their best with a positive attitude, especially when they deal with their challenges. The most important part of emotional mastery is the ability to look at all sides of an issue. If something does not work out, it may be a lesson in disguise or a reminder to improve yourself. A loss of some sort might create room in your life for something better. In everything we consider to be bad, there is always the seed of greater good waiting for discovery. You can always choose the most inspiring and motivating meaning to have the emotional state that will be most helpful to you. And then the Tao today. What if you are in the grips of negative emotions and you cannot shake them? The sages would advise you to go outside and move around. They know that the body and mind are connected, so changes in your physical state will affect your emotional state. Simple exercises, walking, or jogging all work very well to bring about the change you need to break out of a negative pattern. Healing energy of nature and moving. Yay. All right. Well, I'm going to stand up. I invite you to stand up if you want. Otherwise, keep seated. And we're going to move a little bit. Oh, it's a nice, warm, sunny day here. Let's reestablish our connection to the three treasures. Toes pointed forward, knees bent, tail down. Relax your pelvis. And then be drawn up to heaven by your crown of the head, the byway point. Feel a lengthening of your core. Smile to the sky, smile to the earth. And then let's open our arms. And let's imagine we're hugging a tree as we come into tree pose. Establishing our connection to nature. Shoulders down, relaxed, elbows soft. Let's take 3 slow, deep breaths, breathing in tenderness. Breathing in light. And let's breathe in patience. Let's open into standing sage, floating arms out. Give yourself a nice stretch in your pectoral muscles. Draw the arms away from you and begin a little arch. Faces look up to the sky. Stretch your hands. Take a deep breath. Standing sage. Breathe in joy. Be the sage, full of joy. And then let's ring the temple bell. Looking side to side, tapping your body. Deep breath. How lovely to be in a body. Find your kidneys. Thank you, kidneys. And find your organs in the front, underneath the rib cage. Thank you, liver and gallbladder. Thank you, spleen and stomach. Thank you, intestines. Thank you, elimination organs. Thank you, digestive organs, sexual organs. As we go into a holiday time, maybe our organs might have to work a little harder. So thank them. Let's come up to the thymus, the sternum, heart and lungs. Deep breath in. And I'm imagining my holiday filled with laughter. Let's do three more each side. Look behind you. And good. Return to tree as your body reorganizes itself. Blood and energy moving. And then let's open into flying goose. So we're going to arch and fold here. It's very simple. Stretch, roll your shoulders, bring the back of the hands together. Gaze at your navel. Reach forward. Inhale, gaze upwards. Exhale, find a curl. The wings can go down to the earth. Inhale, and let's pause at the top. And exhale, curl, tuck your chin, tuck your tail. Let's do three more. See if you can slow your breath. Find openings. This time of year, the birds are still migrating. We're so lucky here in Carpinteria. They like to come here. We have no dog beaches, so they're safe. And go ahead and move your body however it feels nice. Let's do a little bamboo swing in the breeze, waking up our spines. Open your ribs. Or you can imagine you're painting the sky. I like that. It kind of imagines, for me, when I imagine I'm painting the sky, I imagine energy out the fingertips. And I like that sensation. Let's do three more each side. Take a slow, deep breath, firmly rooted in the earth. And then palms go up. Let's hold up heaven, stretch. Imagine you're absorbing the light of the sun. Imagine you're absorbing blessings from heaven. Stretch your hands. And then let's bring the hands down to the side as we surround ourselves with blessings and wisdom. Place your hands over your lower dantian. About four fingers down from the navel, 3 inches inside. Energy center for our whole being. And for a moment, think about anything that you would like to release from your body. If it's aches and pains or disease, soreness, stiffness. And we're going to practice warrior's breath to dispel any old toxic energies that are in our bodies. So we imagine an opening, and the palms are going to face away. And we're going to say the word ho as we push. And it's dynamic. You want to kind of force it a little bit. So let's take a deep breath in. We'll do it 3 times. Ho! And imagine guiding healing energy into your lower dantian. With the exhale, we expel. Ho! Inhale, healing in. Last one. Ho! Inhale. And take a moment. Thank your body. Imagine energy flowing to exactly where it needs to go. Find a move. Allow it to pass. Thank you, body. Let's come up to the middle dantian. This is the heart mind center. Emotions, thoughts, If you're worried, let's expel that. If you're fearful, if you're angry or frustrated, if you're grieving, any emotions or any thoughts that you want to release, now's the time. Think about, you can be specific or not. And then let's imagine an opening at the middle dantian. With this, when we dispel here, we say the word ha, sound for the heart. Let's take a deep breath in. Bring in trust, forgiveness, clarity. Kindness, acceptance, joy, peace of mind, harmony. And smile to your heart. Thank your thoughts. Thank your mind. Thank your emotional being. And coming up to our upper dantian, our spiritual center. So this is where we're going to dispel any toxic thoughts about ourselves, any self-pity, judgment, criticism, any even shame and blame or guilt. It's related to both of them. It affects our spiritual nature. It's heavy. So we want to let go of judgment, and not only for ourselves, but of others too. So we imagine an opening at the third eye. Here we say he 3 times. Let's inhale. He. Bring in loving it yourself. He. He. Take a deep breath, connecting to your gifts, loving who you are, your body, your mind, your heart, your spirit. And then let's surround ourselves with that energy that is unique to ourselves. Let ourselves shine. Hands back to the belly. Let's do our 3 points of focus. So the first focus is for the spine. We sense the earth and sky. We realign ourselves. Take a slow, deep breath. And the second point of focus is a reminder to take a slow, deep breath. I like to fill the belly, ribs, chest, and back. And then exhale and watch as you release. Mind empty. And the third breath is for our mind. We bring ourselves into the present moment. I like to breathe in joy. Notice how that affects your body. How does that affect your mind and your heart? Joy. Love it. And then let's bring our feet together. Relax your body. For 2 breaths, allow yourself to drift. Notice where you go. And then allow the hands to go out to the side. We're going to do the 10 phases of Qi, and we'll open this beautiful form. Think, I'm going to call this the Guanyin foot. Sink into the Guanyin foot, and we're going to peel the, the blue pot leg off the ground, and then find 50-50. Think, connect to the earth. Let's inhale, draw energy up. And sink down. Let's do that again, slowing the breath. Imagine a geyser of healing, nurturing energy flowing up. And then a gentle cleansing, flushing as you exhale. Let's do that one more time. This time the hands will end about at the solar plexus, and the palms are going to connect. The first phase is called discovering Qi. So we pay attention to sensations in our hands, in our body, and we play the accordion. So imagine we inhale and stretch the energy that we're holding apart, like taffy. And with the exhale, it's drawn back together like magnets. Again, exhale. You can have the magnet sensation being drawn back, or else you can compress. Feels different. And come as close as you want to. Again. Ooh, I'm feeling it. So when I inhale, I rise, expand my whole body, even out beyond my energy field. And then when I contract, I pull fresh energy right back in towards my heart. Let's do one more, thinking about the yin that's rising up, the yang that's flowing down. Exhale and hold your healing ball. So perhaps you feel energy, the heat, or like there's something that you're holding. You discovered the sensations. You can roll your hands if you like, or bounce. I like the bouncing. And then let's draw the energy into the heart. Fresh energy right into the heart. Place your hands over your heart. And then release palms to the earth. Let's gather some more energy. This is gathering from earth and heaven. So we fortify ourselves with the nutrients of the soil, the yin. We reach out to nature and up to heaven. All the energy of trillions of suns flow into our being. With the breath, we go back down to the earth and exhale. Imagine energy flowing up, deposited into your heart. Nature's medicine, wisdom of the ancestors. Bring it in. Let it rest in the heart. Let's do one more. What are you gathering with intention? And let's place the hands on the heart. Imagine the light meeting the dark, the yin and yang dancing together, seeking harmony, seeking balance. And then let's shift the weight to the blue pot leg and extend the guanyin foot out a little bit. So we've felt energy, we've gathered more energy. Now we're going to circulate it into every cell of our body. With the inhale, let's pull the hands to the shoulders. And with the exhale, shift the weight onto your front foot and imagine energy flowing from your heart into your shoulders, elbows, wrists, beyond your fingertips. The inhale, we shift the weight back. And exhale. Old energy leaves being pushed out by new energy. Gather from nature, pull in. Exhale. Clear your energy field. And this time, let's add on. So the hands pass by the core of the body and then down the front leg, through the hip, the knee, the ankle into the feet and into the earth. And then draw energy back up. Imagine it flowing up your legs, into your core, into your heart. Let's let earth energy flow down the arms, into the hands. Let's inhale, go back. Bathe your core, bathe your hips, bathe your muscles and joints. Inhale, we come up. We're circulating fresh energy. This is called inner rivers flowing. We want to imagine all the fluids in our body flowing like rivers. Blood, the lymph, all the fluids. Let's send healing to the heart of Mother Earth. And then from her heart, draw up energy. This time we're going to come through the heart, into the chest, into the neck, into the head. Smile, take a deep breath, arms up, and surround yourself with protection and healing energy. Let's bring the hands back to the heart. Slow, deep breath. Shift your weight onto the Guan Yin leg. Weight, we're going to do this on the other side. The weight is on the back foot. Knee slightly bent. Draw healing through your chest into your shoulders. Shift the weight forward. Send it through your biceps, triceps, forearms, knuckles, fingertips. Inhale, rock back. Clear away what you don't need. Draw in what you love, what brings you happiness. Notice the air on your skin. And let's move energy down the core, into the hip, into the thigh and hamstrings, knee, calf, foot, ankle. Find the stretch. And then inhale, drawing up energy. Exhale forward. A little push-pull. Following the breath. Exhaling down. No hurry. Bathing every cell of your body. Well, let's do one more. Notice sensations. Again, let's send gratitude to our beautiful planet. Right to the heart. And bring up love. Let's bring it into the heart, the chest, the neck, the shoulders, the head. Surround yourself with loving light. Let's return to tree. Toes forward, knees bent, tail down. Head reaching towards the sky, chin slightly tucked. Imagine the rivers of fluids in your body. The cerebrospinal fluid in your joints, moving, bathing your blood. The lymph, delivering nutrients, taking away waste. And the cerebrospinal fluid. Smile to your mind. Take a deep breath. And imagine you're holding an armload of gratitude. And let's lower the arms slowly. The body absorbs. Thank you, body. We've circulated the chi, and we're going to purify if there's any toxins or um, anything that we need to get rid of. The palms are up. I love this one. This is called clearing the small universe. And our bodies are the small universe in Chinese medicine. Let's do it with the breath. Inhale to the heart. Roll the wrist and exhale as you push out to the sides. Slowly, like you're pushing doors open. It's easy as you inhale back to the heart. And then roll the wrists of the palms face up and push. Like pushing the weight of the world off your shoulders, pushing heaviness away. With the inhale, light flows in. And this time we push forward. I like to push out through my heels of my palms, get a wrist stretch, and then we draw fresh energy in. And let's push behind us. And then pull in back to the heart. And this time we're going to push down. So you lead with your heels of your palm, fingers up. Get a nice stretch. And we're going to do this again with a little emotional clearing, emotional healing. So let's inhale up to the heart. And let's push away fear and doubt, depression, lack of confidence. Push it away. And let's bring in the energies of wisdom, knowing everything's going to be just fine. As we go overhead, let's push away stress, worry, anxiety, confusion. And as we inhale, we draw in the energies of clarity and peace of mind. Let's push away hate, impatience, any stuck energy in our hearts, and allow joy and passion and creativity flow in. And as we push behind, let's send love and healing to our younger selves. Everything's going to be just fine. And bring that youthful energy and enthusiasm right back into your heart. And relax as that energy flows into your legs, your feet, rest of your body. Let's do it again. Inhale. And exhale. Let's clear away anger, grudges, resentment, frustration, irritation. And fill yourself up with kindness, forgiveness, flexibility. Forgive yourself. Let's clear away any negative thinking about ourselves. Way up, big stretch. Reach for your light from heaven, your connection to spirit, maybe from all the spirits, but bring down your uniqueness. Let's let go of grieving, wishing things were different, sadness, and breathe courage and dignity, accepting what is. Let's send love to our younger selves. And bringing back all that beautiful energy of our young life. Let's bathe our head, young thoughts. Anything is possible. And then let it flow all the way back down your body. Give it to the earth. And we'll do one more round. clearing the small universe. I invite you to push away, clear away whatever you need to. Bring in what it is you desire. Slow, deep breathing. And notice how you're breathing. No wrong. I like to let my younger self know that it don't need to worry so much. Turns out beautiful. Soften your body. Energy down and out. Return to tree. Imagine there's white energy all around you. Purified energy out of our energy field, out of our bodies. Take a deep breath. And then let's have our palms face each other. Let's do one playing the accordion, finding that connection between fingers and palms. Squeeze, you find energy again. Notice what it feels like. I'm feeling it really strongly today. It tells me you're probably feeling it. Let's breathe it into the heart. And now we distribute the energies into our meridians. The yin and yang meridian. The front is the yang, what we show the world. Under the heart and lungs, let's come up to the clavicle. Gentle tapping. And then onto the neck. You can lift your chin to the sky. And the fingers face each other as you come onto your face. Closing the lips, tapping the gums and teeth. Onto the nose, cheeks. Close your eyes onto your eyelids. Notice what you see. It's just fun. Take a deep breath. Thank you, eyes. And then onto your third eye. Notice what you see here. My eyes are still closed, so I'm seeing little patterns, colors. And then I'm going to open my eyes as I pat my forehead and onto the head. Thank you, brain. Let's find the occiput, the neck, and then the tops of the shoulders. Let's find our armpits. We're going to go down the back, reach up as high as you can. Let's stimulate the adrenal glands, the yin side, darker side. Thank you, kidneys. Thank you, hips and buttocks. Thank you, thighs. Thank you, hamstrings. Working your way down, tapping back of the knees, your calves. Find your heels. Go around the outside of the feet and find your arches. And then come up the front side of the leg. Tap your knees, your hips, your organs. At the heart, let's let one arm go out to the side and tap your armpit. And then tap the underside of the arm, like the inside. Rub your fingers together. Feel your web spaces. And then let's tap the top of the hand. Come up the top of the arm, the yang side. And find your shoulder, your neck, tap your ear, your temple. And then come through the third eye with a smile and deep breath. Tap your temple, your ear, and your neck. And let's go across, under. I like to spread my fingers. That opens up the energy meridians. Let's rub our wide spread fingers and then top of the hand. top of the arm. Thank you. Getting blood and energy to move. Find your shoulder, your ear, your temple. Thank your intuition as you come through the third eye, temple, ear, and neck. Let's rub our hands together. Do a little clap. Find your healing energy ball. Let's breathe it into the heart. Hands on the body as we press upwards. Moving energy, moving blood. Come up over your face, over the top of your head, down the neck, onto the shoulders, under your armpits. Find the back, a little pushing and pressing, maybe composting around the feet. Arches open. Let's draw healing energy up the front of the leg. Thank you, organs. Right to your heart. Extend the arm out, go underneath. Take a deep breath as you touch your ear, temple, third eye, temple, ear, neck, and the other side. Find the neck, the ear, the temple, third eye, temple, ear, neck. Let's rub our hands together. We'll do this one more time. And this time we will keep our hands away from the body, as if we were distributing fresh healing energy from our lao gong, from our palms, not only for our bodies, but also our energy field, way field, the Chinese call that the way field. One clap. Hands wherever it feels comfortable. Sometimes it's 2 inches away from your body, 6 inches, whatever feels right for you. Sensing your energy field. Maybe you sense heat. Let's come up over the head, above the shoulders, under the arms. And notice what you feel. I like to imagine I'm bathing myself in a field of protection. And then under, over the face. Take a slow, deep breath. And then let's embrace tiger, wrist cross in front of the heart. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine the energy all around you, 360 degrees. Opening the eyes, sink into your knees. Let's part the clouds. Now we're going to move into cloud hands. We've distributed qi with the last phase. And during this phase, we conserve qi. Imagine your hands as clouds, or imagine you're holding a cloud. There's a slight rock. Slow, deep breathing. You can coordinate with the breath or just let it go. This is the time for meditation. Time for imagination. Winter time. Around here, we have amazing sunsets and clouds. I encourage you to go out and make up stories with the clouds, find images. When we're resting, imagining, our heart is conserving energy. It actually delights the heart when we imagine. Good for the heart. And, make this into your own movement. You're still doing cloud hands. So a little free form as we continue, whatever feels right for you. Notice what you're doing and what you hear and feel. Conserving chi. That also implies saying no. This is a time of year where things get busy, and I encourage you to make good choices. Conserve energy. Don't get too burnt out. Let's go another 20 seconds or so. I've got pretty clouds out here today. And then let's bring it back into the sway of the cloud hand. Let's do two more each side. And let's move into embrace tiger. Embracing, conserving chi, returning to the mountain. Now we're going to do just a little walking on clouds. We raise the heel of the guanyin foot, and then we sink. So we shift the weight. Raise the blue pot foot, and then shift back. Now, wherever the weighted hand is, or leg is, that's the hand that floats up and down. Level one, we keep the toe on the ground. Level two, balance. And level three, if you want it, you bring the knee towards the navel. So you get a little way up there and then float down. It's optional. And the hand is like painting, it's like it's painting a fence or a wall. Little wrist action, fingers down, fingers up. Inhale as you rise. Exhale, sink. Let's do two more each side. This is not part of the 9 phases or 10 phases, but I like to add it in for balance. Last one. Let's reach into the earth, out to nature, up to heaven, and give ourselves a slow bath. Relax. And then fingertips to the earth, palms face the screen. Storing chi. So we're going to imagine our hands are a spade or a shovel. We go deep into the earth, raising up, gathering nature energy, and then gathering heaven energy. And let's bathe fluids in our body, blood and lymph, fluids for our joints and brain, for our digestion. Let's go down again. Storing energy. Let's bathe our organs, starting with the brain. And all the organs in the face, the core, into the earth, out to nature, up to heaven. Let's bathe our joints and our softer tissues. healing energy flowing into every cell. Let's bathe our bones. And then let's go into gathering, receiving. Let's bathe the marrow of our bones. Take your time here. Very precious substance encased in the hardest part of our body. Let's do one more. This one, storing gratitude for every molecule of our body. Health, wellness, and hands by the side. Let it drip off your fingers. Soften. Let the energy flow. Make any adjustment. Sink into your knees. Let's draw energy out of the earth, pulling silk out of the cocoon. And then let's have the palms connect. Let's play the accordion twice. This is considered transforming Qi. Making it into what you want. The old dragon polishes the pearl. So you might feel something in your hands. Let's roll the ball and let's stretch one hand up, one hand down. And can you still feel the energy of what you're holding? Let's roll the ball in towards us. Make any adjustments so when the palms connect again. And stretch like taffy. And then it blows right back together like magnets. And then the top hand comes towards the guanyin shoulder. The other hand goes out on the diagonal. And then we press. In your life do you want to transform? Molding it. And then the blue pot side comes towards the shoulder. And then we hold this pearl. And we're going to trace the microcosmic orbit. And imagine, I like to imagine a pearl or a sun in my hands. Breathe it into your heart. And then guide it down into your solar plexus. And take a deep breath. Breathing the light right into your body. And then let's breathe it into the lower dantian, so a little below your navel. Breathing pearl or light. And then just below that, your sexual organs, the sea of, oh, we just did the sea of Qi, ovarian palace, the sperm palace. And then we hold it and we imagine that light is right between our legs of pearl. It's called the Wei Yin. Take a deep breath. And then imagine it goes through your legs, but we're not going to do that. We're going to hold the hands in front of our body. But imagine you're drawing it up towards your tail. Take a deep breath. Opening the gates. And then up to your sacrum. And then if you had a belly button on the spine, the Ming Men, this is the gate of life. Well, let's open this gate with a deep breath. And the pearl or sun rises up to your kidneys. Deep breath. Back of the heart. And then imagine it traveling up your spine to big bone, C7, at the base of your neck. Deep breath in. And then we take our pearl to the thyroid point at the top of the head. It's already open, but let's open it up even more. And then we bring the pearl into the third eye. Take a deep breath, pause, open the gate. And then bring the ball down to your throat, the fifth chakra. Soften, open, clear communication. And then let the pearl or the sun rest at your heart. Now, with the breath, let's inhale and we guide the pearl, the sun down through your legs. With the inhale, we draw it up. All the gates are open, so the energy is flowing to the top of the head. Exhale, down the body. I like to imagine electricity flowing on this oval. Inhale up, energizing. Exhale down. Let's do one more. And let the healing ball sun pearl rest at your heart. Deep breath. And then guide it right back into your body. Inhale. In your imagination, it goes down the front of your body, up the back, and down the front. And for number 9, let's have a seat. Go slowly. You don't want to interrupt what you're feeling. This last phase is called dissolving the meditation. Soften, scan your body. Now be quiet for the next minute. Let yourself dissolve into the air. No body. But let's come back into our bodies. Taking a deep breath. Opening the eyes slowly. Bringing your hands to your heart. And the 10th phase is transmitting healing energy. And let's part the clouds. And as we do so, we're sending healing energy to those who need it. If you know somebody that needs a little love, healing energy, just send it out to them. I will do that 2 more times. All those people who might be suffering or are suffering in the world, let it go. Wish them peace. And to all those that you're thankful for, grateful for, let's transmit it into the world. Now, we don't want to ever deplete ourselves. So let's this time let the hands go down to your side. Let's gather from earth, life, and heaven, bringing that energy right into the heart. And let's hold at the heart. Sense it moving down you, into your hips, into your buttocks, into your legs, feeling connected to earth and heaven and life all around us. Thank yourself for doing this practice today. Thank you, body. Thank you, heart, mind. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, spirit of all things. And a little bow. Thank you. And see you next time.